But welcome. Happy to have everyone here. Welcome to cryptalk. Again, this is a spinoff to the OTC Club, where we educate about crypto, and what the current forecast is in the crypto market at the moment, and anybody that wants to learn more about expanding their knowledge around crypto. So our goal here is to keep you updated, give you some nice plays, talk about those plays in depth, different news things that's going around in the crypto space, answering your questions about crypto. So please allow us to be your resource, and join us every Friday. Okay. Please introduce the panel, or you have the panel introduce themselves, and please give them a follow. Give everyone on the panel a follow. Uh, cool. And then send any questions that you may have to everyone on the panel so we can answer it if you have any today.
Hey, I am Baby Fat Cash Doll.
Baby fat cash doll. Baby
That's
fat
gonna
cash doll.
that's gonna be a token soon. I'm telling you.
That's a mouthful.
Or you can call me Doll for short. Today I'll be giving your forecast for the crypto market.
Did you? She's our
Okay.
crypto. She's our crypto weather girl.
Yeah, I'm the crypto weather girl for today. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the OTC Club. And here is your crypto forecast. Bitcoin is looking hella bullish after it broke a serious resistance level of 35K. Bitcoin is currently around the 41,000 levels, trying to break through the 42,000 area. After we break resistance at 42,600, we can see 46,000 very soon. And now for Ethereum. Ethereum is now sitting at the 2,450 area and is looking like a strong buy, forming a cup and handle last night, breaking through that psychological resistance of 2,400. Now, now that's one hard resistance acting as a comfy support, looking forward to higher highs. This is Dow for your crypto report.
Holy shit, that was
Oh,
great.
somebody give her a contract, please. Can we
Something
call
new.
Fox 5 or something?
You need to go for Al Roker.
I gotta give you a hand clap, dog. That was on point.
I wrote that in like 5 seconds, dude.
That was on point, dude. That's our chart queen right there. Putting that magic. I love it. As you would say, we're pretty much in a good area for a chance to be very bullish in the crypto market right now.
Yes, yes, yes. To me, it looks like the beginning of a second Elliott wave. So, if as long as the fundamentals are there, then we should be good.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. I've been seeing a lot of bullish trends for Doge as well. Um, Last week I seen it make a nice little rip and it came back down, and it's kind of consolidating right now around the what 20 cent price target right now. So it's looking good. Everything's looking really good. So for me, I think September is going to be a really great month for crypto. I'm not sure if we're going to see a reversal, but I would definitely recommend putting some investments into crypto because no, not financial advice, but I see it doing well in September. All right, so last week, guys, we gave you guys a brief introduction into crypto a little bit. For those of you who are knowledgeable, I hope we refreshed you, and the people who are new, I hope you learned something. So last week we kind of gave people an idea of what blockchain was. If you have any questions around blockchain, please feel free. We'll answer it today, or we'll answer it on the next one. Okay. So yeah, we gave an idea of what blockchain was. Brief explanation, and then we went into excuse me, we went into what kind of different tokens or coins there are. So for instance, we have utility, security, you have meme coins, shit coins, etc. Right, all the different types. So that by us providing that knowledge, it gave people an idea of what kind of investments they're making and what type of coins they're investing into. So Again, if you have any information or not information, but questions around that, then I got you. We'll answer those questions. All right. Today, what we wanted to do is follow up on what we went over a little bit at the end of the show last week about earning interest on your coins. So a lot of people, they have issues trading crypto because crypto is nonstop, 24 hours a day. So it's very, very hard to keep up with it, especially if you're doing trading on the stock market, right? So, and this is the OTC Club, so we have a lot of stock traders, and we would love for you guys to expand your portfolio into crypto, and we feel like it is possible if you learn different ways to be able to earn interest or earn income, without having to stay in front of your screen 100 hours a day, right? And we started talking about yield farming. So we started talking about yield farming and ways to yield farm, which is staking, and we'll get into that further today. Um, so we'll kind of break that down and give you guys some plays around staking for you to make some residual income. Okay, so we go ahead and start that off with what is yield farming or staking in general, right? So for yield farming, you have kind of three different ways for you to yield farm. So for staking, staking is our main tool for what a lot of people use for staking. So for yield farming, you have three different levels or three different ways to do it, which is staking your tokens, and then you can supply your capital into liquidity pools, and then you also can do a lending and borrowing to other people inside of liquidity pools, so they can take from your coins, and then you can gain interest. So what they do is gain interest from the ones that they borrowed from you, and then you're gaining interest from the coins that you borrow out to other people. So cool. So the first thing we want to go into is staking your tokens into liquidity pools. So, Queen, you can go ahead, take over. Is she here?
Yeah.
There she is.
Hey, so I am Queen, or Queen of Dogecoin, Queen Hodler, or just Queen Jade because we have lots of gems. Um, I started staking in, well, you can stake your money or the coins that you have. And you can do it with stable coins, gold tokens, or cryptocurrency. And it's basically almost like a savings account because it's somewhere that you can put your money without really being worried about it. It's pretty safe because the the what sorry guys, whatever token it is, or if it's gold, or if it's a stable coin connected to fiat or cryptocurrencies, they're already in circulation. They've already been made. So if you hold those, then you can actually earn interest off of it. But it's the process of actively participating in transaction validation, similar to mining or proof of stake blockchain. On
Hey,
these
Queen.
blockchains, anyone with a minimum required balance of a specific cryptocurrency can validate.
Hey,
I'm
Queen.
you can
Sorry to
you
cut
all
you
hear
off,
her?
but you're
So
it's a lot of noise in the background. We can't really hear you too clearly. Okay, I'm not sure if she cut out. Queen, if you can hear us, we couldn't really hear you too clear. So, but to Queen's point, when you're staking, again, the whole point of staking your tokens, and doing yield farm is for you to gain annual percentage yields. So you're gaining interest, right? So kind of how, um, I would say, like when you guys are gaining interest on your money, through the banking system or through a savings fund, right? Over time you're able to gain interest on your money, adding value. So that's kind of how yield farming works. So for a lot of the people who aren't able to spend time trading, right, and you can't constantly trade on the market to increase your value, you can just leave it into the staking pools, where it can gain annual percentage yields over time. And again, there's different methods to doing that. So the one that she was going over is staking your coins. And when she gets back, we can go over kind of the pools that she used or the methods that she used to increase her profit. Cool. So, Jen, do you have anything?
I don't have anything.
All right, cool. All right, before we move on to the next thing, Hannah, is Hannah up here? Did we lose Hannah too? Everybody dropping off. Can we invite Hannah back up? I know she wanted to go over possibly pancake swap. All right.
Hey, Hannah. Hello. Hannah, are you connecting? Hey.
Sorry, I
There
don't know
she
if
is.
yeah, sorry. My connection is kind of shit. Part of my language. So hopefully, can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you just fine.
All right. What are we talking about now, Rue? Sorry, I was disconnected.
So, we just had Queen go over her staking, and she was kind of giving us an idea of what staking is, and then she was going to go into some plays that she staked right now, but she cut out, so I'm not sure if she made her way back yet. But we got to keep it strong on the road. So, again, just an overview of what staking is or yield farming is. Yield farming is to maximize the rate of your return on your capital, right? And then you have different methods into increasing your capital through yield farming. So again, the one that we was going over is staking, and then we're going to leveraging next. So Hannah, is there any information that you can give to the audience about staking?
Yeah. So one thing that I just started doing it for the first time, is yield farming and joining liquidity pools on PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap is a good place to start if you're looking for a higher reward staking option that you don't have to do much vetting, right? Because if it's on PancakeSwap farms or pools, it's not a scam, because there's a ton of scams out there. You have to be careful with that. So this is a great place to start. I don't know. A lot of people might be familiar with trading on PancakeSwap. You'll notice that there's also a tab for farms, and then there's a tab for pools, right? So they're a little different, but both can have pretty decent rewards, right? So the pools, if you join they're called syrup pools, even though syrup is no longer it's no longer a token. They're still called syrup pools. Basically, what you're doing is you're lending liquidity to the platform in general. So, Cake is the PancakeSwap utility token, the platform token. So, in order to join a pool, you have to have Cake. Now, you can buy Cake on Binance. You can buy Cake. Don't know if it's on crypto.com, and you'd have to look. I mean, you can buy it on PancakeSwap. So basically, you stake your Cake, and then you get rewarded and you can choose which pool. So if you look at the pools on PancakeSwap, like, you can sort by APR,
Mm-hmm.
which is usually what I do because that's what I care about the most, right? So right now there's Auto Cake pool has an APY of 90, like over 98%, right? So that's where you stake your Cake and then you automatically restake as you earn. So that's a good pool. I mean, that's like almost 100% return. So if you're just trying to, put your crypto somewhere where it can sit and make money for you, that's probably a pretty good option. And Cake is a pretty, it's not a shitcoin, right? It's a utility token, and you can look at the charts. I mean, Cake runs with the crypto charts, right? I mean, you can see like a couple months back when we were in that BSC token sort of gold rush, the price of Cake went up to, God, I don't remember what it was, but was it like $40 or something? Let me look real quick.
Yeah.
It was really crazy. So Cake right now is at $15, but in May, yeah, it was over $40. So yeah, so cake's a good token. So that's the pool, right? So and there's a process for doing it. And if anybody has any questions for like getting started, please feel free to like DM me, and I could help you like walk through it. So yeah, so for the pools, you get rewarded in cake. Now farming is a little bit different, because with farming, what you're doing is you're adding liquidity to a particular pool, right? So you have to first create a liquidity pair. So I do the same thing. I look at the farms. I go to the farms. I search by APR and just kind of see like what's hot right now. So there's this one I should have joined 2 weeks ago when I was first looking at it. Chess USDC. This has right now an APR of 240%, and it's been holding around there for about 2 weeks. So this is an interesting one. I'm going to look into it more. But so what you do is, so if you decide that's the farm that you want to, okay, well, let me back up a minute. So when you're farming, you're adding liquidity to a pool. So you have to have BNB, and then you also have to have the token, and then you have to create a liquidity pair. And then there's a process for doing that on PancakeSwap. So if I wanted to get this chess USDC, I would need to have both chess token and I would need to have BNB token. And essentially you need to stake equal amounts or equal values. So if I'm going to create a pair, if I'm going to do, say, $100 worth of token, then I need to match it with $100 worth of BNB. I create the pair, and then I can basically enable the farm. And basically I've added my money to the liquidity pool, and I'm earning cake for doing that, right? So there's a couple things to look at. You want to look at the multiplier. The higher the multiplier, the better. And it's kind of, the way that the APR is figured out, it's a little complicated. There's like algorithms for it, APR. But just so look at the multiplier. The ones with the higher multipliers are better. But obviously, whatever the APR is kind of like the main thing you're looking at. And you get started, and then you earn cake. So, and then you can choose, once you start earning cake, then you can choose to auto stake your cake. And you have to harvest the cake first from your farm, and then you can auto stake the cake, and then you can in the liquidity pool, and then you can be earning on that as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of getting into it. It's kind of interesting. It kind of fits my lifestyle right now. I'm a little busy for trading crypto, and I'm not good at it like Jen and Rue. I tend to get my ass handed to me in trading shitcoins. So for me, I'd rather kind of do something that I can kind of like hold a little longer and not have to babysit. So this is working pretty well.
I agree 100%. Honestly, staking is probably the best alternative, especially when you're trading like on the main market for crypto. Those are meant for long term. On the lower end
For sure.
for DeFi, you'll see a lot of things that turn into quick flips. And like you said, there's some staking reward systems where you just can't trust, and you want to identify the ones that can benefit your money. So definitely stake on the main market for sure if you don't have much time to actually trade. Cool.
Yeah,
never even thought about.
Another thing. Oh, sorry, Ben.
No, you're okay. I just said I never thought about staking on Pancake. So that's great information.
Exactly. So while you're trading,
yeah,
you
for
need to make more money.
Yeah, it's way better than staking, say, ETH or ADA. You're lucky if you can get or something getting to 100%. You're not taking any risk that could lose value. You're just holding basically cake. So yeah, pretty rewarding way to do it.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much. So, guys, to give you an idea of how staking works, I guess you can say, kind of like the back end of what goes on. So, people basically, the coin holders, they can stake and lock up their coins, right? And then when you supply a certain amount into the coin, into the staking pool, you're able to be picked to create a block, right? So basically, the more coins that you have, the more likely you'll be able to be picked to get a block. So that way you can receive that interest. So that's why you'll see a lot of people, if they, like for instance, for Ethereum, I think you need about 1,000 Ethereum in order to stake, and you'll have people who add into staking pools and join their coins together to be able to receive that interest. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's a really good tool to use, and it's very very lucrative, and it's only getting better because you have a lot of platforms that's expanding it, and making it a lot easier. So we'll get into that further though. So that's kind of the idea around staking. Do we have
Queen is
any
back.
questions? Oh yeah, we can get back into what Queen was talking about. Do we have any questions? Anybody took any questions? Please, if you have any questions right now, please send it so we can go ahead and answer it, get those answered. And if we don't get to your questions this week, we'll get those answered next week.
Just click that DM button or that little envelope and send a
Yep.
question.
Exactly. And just to give you an idea of what you're trying to achieve when you're staking, your goal in yield farming in general is to find the highest yield, right? The biggest return on your capital or interest. So again, APY, annual percentage yields, and you want to find the protocols who offer the highest, right? And you'll see sometimes where it fluctuates. You have some who offer X, Y, and Z at some point, and then right now they drop it because the market isn't as bullish. So be mindful of that. Make sure you're keeping up to date with what you're putting your money into, because there might be another one out there. And the goal is to move your money around, right? You want to compare the rates of return and then find out who offers the most annual percentage yield. Okay, that's the goal. So we can speak more on that later. All right, cool.
And
What we got
everybody,
next, Jenny? Oh, Queen, go ahead. You can continue. I'm so sorry.
now, can we get everybody to, in your bottom right corner, tweet the room out and let all of your friends know we're live?
Yep. Friendly reminder. Tweet the room out so we can get some more people in here. Okay.
You heard that, everybody. Go ahead and press that button right now and get
And
people in
share.
here by tweeting the room out. Do it now. Let's do it. So I have a question. So far as somebody who wanted to start staking, right? How would someone who has never used crypto or has never done crypto get started in staking? Or do you recommend they get started in staking? Or do you
Okay.
recommend by yeah, let's go.
So that's a brilliant question. First off, what you want to do is obviously get as much information around it and that token, or sorry, coin that you're gonna contribute to staking with. Um, so learn about it, learn how it works. The downside, the upside, around farming in general. So that's kind of the key to it all, is understanding how it benefits you and then also the risk around it. So few things you want to realize is there are risks to staking. Like I have a few right here. When people leverage their tokens, it's kind of like, so you're giving your money away, and then or sorry, you're borrowing money, I should say, and then your the asset that you have to, or the leverage that you have to pay back, it's time to pay it, right? But you either one don't have the money, and you put up some coins, um, it, you offered some coins, sorry, borrowed over some coins, or you borrowed coins, and now you're giving the protocol the right to now sell your tokens to kind of meet, um, to pay back what you owe, in a sense, right? So it's kind of like how credit works in a sense. So there's a lot of risk involved. You don't want to get over, um, you don't want to have to owe any of your loans, right? So sometimes you'll see people over collateralize. So it's just important to making sure that you keep up with it and you don't get liquidated, if that makes sense. So I would say knowledge is probably the key to understanding, like, again, the benefits and the risk, and then understand which ones offer the most, and then what repercussions can follow if you use this protocol, and then understand your risk. If it's something that you're willing to lose, then great. But it's also a great benefit as well. But yeah, understand how it works first.
Andrew, you can
Yep, go ahead.
also,
Queen is still kind of cutting out.
am I better?
Uh, go ahead again.
No? Am I better?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to let everybody know, it doesn't have to be a coin or a cryptocurrency. You can also stake in stable coins, which is the digital asset that is connected to the US dollar. You can also stake in gold tokens, which then is the price of gold, is the yield you get farming. Uh, and then there's cryptocurrency. You can stake from as, as long as 1 month, 3 months, 6 months to a year. And the average, like large platform, you'll earn between 6 and 17%.
It's cutting out a little bit. I'm not sure if anybody else is hearing, but it's cutting out for me.
Yeah, me too.
Queen, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You can go ahead. It's clear now.
Oh, is it? I was just saying there's different ways, and then you can also there's Celsius where you can stake and earn, or you can borrow and stake. So those
Yep,
are two
Celsius is
also.
an amazing one. I love Celsius.
Yeah. So that's something a good one to look out. You can almost stake anything in cryptocurrencies, XTZ, Atom, ETH, but I also do stake in CRO, and that's kind of its own beast the way they do it. So I would just, like Bruce said, look at all the platforms and who you're doing business with and how each of them differ because they are all pretty different.
And I would recommend new to Daw's point, if you're new, Celsius is a great one to look into and to start off with, because they're assets that's backed. They're pretty stable to a point where you won't their annual percentage yields, they never really go down, and they offer a lot of AMAs and information to their investors. So definitely will recommend looking into the Celsius network. Another thing that I tend to use for identifying some good staking providers, you'll go to stakingrewards.com, and they'll give you an idea of where to stake, right? So it will break down the provider, how much is staked, like their staking value, so how much money is inside of their staking pools, um, and they'll also feature the assets, so all the different assets that's applied to the protocol when you stake, and so on and so forth. And they also give you a score about how well, I guess, the provider works. So people are able to leave reviews in a sense. So definitely use stakingrewards.com, and I think that'll give you a good idea of where to start. Okay. So again, first thing to do is give yourself some knowledge, even off of things that we tell you. Go expand. Get a clear understanding to where you feel confident. Um, sorry, look at some example videos, whatever, so on and so forth, and make sure you're not an expert, but you feel comfortable, right? And then go find probably something that's pretty stable where you don't have to put too much risk, and then earn some interest, right? Once you start seeing that money coming in from not doing any work, you'll start to want to learn more, trust me. So that's what I would recommend. Okay. Cool. So again, to some other risks that I had, you'll also have, like, for instance, some staking protocols on like the DeFi network. They're kind of risky. You'll see some of them have. Everybody knows what a smart contract is, right? So if you have some bugs in the smart contract, again, that's running risk to the to the protocol. So, or the coin or token. And if that goes down and there's a bug and it can be hacked, or some type of complications that come with it, trust and believe your coins probably will go to. So again, that's where the due diligence comes in, and make sure that everything crosses your T's and I's, right? So that's another risk. Then you also have platform changes. Then DeFi specific type of risk. You just never know. And then this one I think is pretty common. Risk attacks on the liquidity pool. Like you'll with the shit coins, right? You put your money into their liquidity pool so you can earn interest. And then it's something that says Baby Doge Moon Rocket, coin, something like that, some ridiculous name, and you're staking it or you're putting your money into the liquidity pool, and then they wipe it out. Trust and believe your money is gone. So pay attention, do your due diligence, and make sure it's a legitimate project, so you don't have to run around or come across those risks. Okay. Please, if you have any questions around that, we will answer. Send a DM to somebody on the panel. But that's all I got for right now. Okay. Cool. What's next? What we got next? All right. Let me go through. Anybody getting any questions? Nothing? Y'all ain't got nothing?
Anybody got any questions on staking or yield farming? Does everybody know how to do it? If y'all have any questions, please send a DM.
All right. Cool. That works. Jan, what you got?
Next on the list was that game that we were going to play.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do that last. Let's go into some coins that we're looking at. So we got about 25 minutes. So let's go over some coins that you're looking at right now, Jenny.
Okay. So one of the coins I'm looking at right now happens to be Landshare. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before, but I'm looking more into like the DeFi space. And I found Landshare about 2 months ago, and I just been following it. So this is something to add to your watch list, not financial advice, but it is something that you want to look into. So Landshare, I'm gonna give you guys like a brief overview on what it is. So it's a token. What Landshare utilizes a token staking model, creating the simplest and most accessible way to earn yields based on the value of real estate assets. So it's kind of like a real estate token, and it brings the dream of real estate investment to the masses. So pretty much they're in ICO right now. So if you want to look into it, just go to their website, which is landshare.io, and they pretty much have everything on their website. They have a Medium, they have different social media where you can look up how it works. I'm kind of walk you through it. So first, the investors use the Landshare app to stake BUSD stablecoins into the property vault, and there are no fees, and your investment can be withdrawn at any time. But stakers must hold Landshare tokens to use the vault. Then the property vault returns the rental value and estimated appreciation of real estate assets to stakers in the form of harvestable BUSD yield. Then additional property vault rewards are paid out in Landshare tokens, which can be staked to earn yields from the land token staking feature. So that's definitely something to look into. I've done a lot of research on this token, and it's definitely one that I have on my watch list. I haven't gone into the ICO yet, but it's definitely something to look into. So again, that is landshare.io. Anything that I share on this talk is going to be posted on my page afterwards. So if you guys want to look into it, I'll also post it onto my page. Um, so that's one of them. And then one that I recently found was Nuts Gaming. Nuts Gaming. So the website to that is nutsgaming.net. Okay, so it is a esports and poker gaming token. Okay, so it's a token developed through the Binance Smart Chain. It aims to apply crypto technology to optimize the economy of the poker and gaming industry. So, if you go to their website, they'll have the rundown on everything about the coin. They have basically it's a coin where when you get in, it kind of forces you to stay in because the sell rates are kind of high, but the redistribution rates are insane. So when you buy, the redistribution is 3%, and then when you sell, it's 7%. So if you're in the token, or you're holding the token, um, when you buy, it's a 3% redistribution to everybody that's holding, and then when people sell, you'll get that 7% redistribution. I thought that was pretty interesting. That's pretty high for holding a coin. So that's
Hey, Jen,
definitely, yeah.
can I add? Is that a security token? Because it's backed, right, by real estate.
No, no, no. This is Nuts Gaming. We're talking about Nuts Gaming
Oh,
now.
sorry. So the other one, the one before Landshare, they're a security token, correct?
I think they're a utility token.
Because if it's backed by real estate, then it should be a security. But okay, cool.
Yeah, they're a utility. Okay, so back to Nuts Gaming. So yeah, so if you guys want to learn more about Nuts Gaming, go ahead and go to nutsgaming.net. And they launched their pre-sale today. Their pancake swap launch will be tomorrow. So I'm definitely gonna have that. I'm definitely gonna be watching that tomorrow. See how that goes. But again, not financial advice. Um, that's the two that are on my watch list right now that I wanted to kind of get you guys looking at. If you want to invest into it, by all means, do that. But those are my gems for the week.
Nice. Love it. Love it. Okay. And just for clarity, guys, so we'll be giving you guys a DeFi watch list from Jen, and I'll be giving you guys the main market, yeah, main market watch list as well of what's on my list. So we can give you guys, a possible breakout on both ends. So, and to the point of why I brought up the security token, one thing I've learned is that a lot of people view security tokens. I just want to add this as a more beneficial investment. So if you guys ever see some security tokens you want to invest into it, security tokens are more secure because again they're backed with a real world asset, and um, they have proof of income, and they follow regulations outside SEC regulations outside of crypto. So as far as security goes, or sorry, safe investment goes, if you guys want to invest into security tokens, they are a good route. Okay, just a little quick little fact. All right, cool. Thank you, Jen. So all right, I'm gonna go over my list of the main market. For me, I got Neo. So the reason why I like Neo is because I based it off of the historical data on their charts. So Neo is currently trading, and they actually just went on a nice bull run too. So sorry y'all missed it. But back in before we dropped in crypto for the big crash in May, Neo was trading at about I think $150 if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah.
Correct.
150, right? Okay, cool. So $150, and they had a huge crash all the way down to like in the 30s, like 36 or something like that, probably even lower, probably in the 20s. So right now they're at $43. So they're on a bullish trend, and like to baby fat Cash's forecast, she had she gave us the insight that the bull run is likely to happen. And again, I told you guys in September, I personally believe that crypto is going to see a pretty good month. So if you're interested in starting to invest, September to me will be a good time to. But learn as much you can through August, uh, and get yourself ready. So in the case that does happen, you have some good plays, you got yourself prepped, and stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. So again, Neo, I feel like that's gonna have a breakout once we see that bull run happen. So definitely keep it on your radar. All right, my next one I got Polygon. Polygon is the baby. I love Polygon. I love everything that they're doing. So if you see a lot of these coins, they're making stuff happen even in this bearish market, right? And with all this FUD going on, there's all this craziness going on, and people don't believe in crypto. but you still see so much advancement happening, right? And Polygon is one of those main ones that keep on keeping on, like they keep on doing something more and offering more to their customers and evolutionizing the space. So Polygon, to me personally, if I had to look at their historical data, they're also they made a nice bull run not too long ago. I think on today, yeah, yesterday, sorry. And then they crashed. I think they hit like a good resistance area, and then they just crashed right back down. And I think right now they're consolidating. So, but as far as just what they offer, um, like they just had some news out about uh, oh, what is it? Sorry, let me read. Let me get that article for you guys. So, Polygon, they're integrating. So Binance completes Polygon wallet integration. So that's huge, right? So Binance has fully integrated the Polygon Matic mainnet into its platform. So now Polygon is fully integrated into the Binance into Binance. So Matic, sorry, Polygon, what is rebranded from Matic? So it was originally called Matic. So yeah, but just as far as everything news wise going on with Polygon is huge. And then Ethereum 2.0 is gonna kind of give everybody that scalability for us on Ethereum 2.0. You guys kind of look that up. We can talk about that probably on the next one. But Polygon is filling that void for a lot of traders right now and a lot of investors. So please keep Polygon on your watch list. I really feel like that one's gonna be a really good one. Um, Cool. And then my last one is ADA. So ADA is very undervalued to me. I've been with rocking with ADA for a minute. So, and I think ADA, from what I've read, they have 30 billion worth of Cardano's ADA has been staked, right? So you stake ADA on Cardano. So going based off of what we talked about earlier about staking, that's you can also stake on Cardano, right? So they've had 30 billion worth of Cardano ADA has been staked, and they have a potential major milestone coming up. So they have some big news coming up as well, and I believe Polygon also, I think they are incorporating like a bridge or something with Cardano. So again, that both of those are adding value to their coin, and their platform. So just pay attention to those. I feel like they have a lot coming, and they're gonna offer traders a lot or investors a lot. And you guys gotta keep that on your watch list. That's all I got.
Cool beans. That was a great watch list. All right, guys. So again, this information will be posted after the call right on our page, and you can go ahead and do your DD on it. See if you like it. Um, does anybody have any questions so far? If you do, please DM us so we can answer your questions. I did have a question from last week that somebody DM'd me, but we ran out of time. So I would like to answer that question. The question was, will I pay taxes on crypto? I'm sure a lot of us have that question. And it's kind of long winded. So I kind of want to explain that. So crypto is treated as property and is also taxed as such. So this means that you'll face tax implications when you sell your crypto. And this also applies to NFTs, guys. So this is very important because NFTs are starting to be the main thing people talk about, and that's what everybody's going to get into. So this also applies to NFTs. So if you trade one for the other, or if you sell your crypto during the term of 12 months, in between that time, you will face tax implications. So people probably want to know, how much tax will I have to pay if I um, sell my crypto between 1 and 12 months, right? So, one, if you sell your crypto before the 12-month period is over, then you'll have to pay um, a higher tax rate, because the whole purpose is they want you to hold, pretty much, they want you to hold your crypto and be a long holder. So, if you're selling it early, you're going to face a higher tax rate. But if you hold if you hold for more than 12 months, then you'll have a lower tax rate to pay. So if you hold the asset for at least a year, it'll be taxed as a long-term capital gain, which is lower than regular income taxes. But holding for less than a year, your gain is taxed as a short-term capital gain, and you'll be taxed normal income tax rates. So for short-term, for short-term holds, you'll be taxed the regular income tax rate. So whatever you pay for taxes right now, based on your how you're filing, single, how head of household, or married, filing jointly, whatever it is, you'll be taxed according to that. But if you hold longer, which longer for 12 months or more, then you'll face a 15% or 20% tax rate, depending on how much you make, according to what your filing status is. So, again, that's 15 to 20%. I'm just gonna give you what the single rate is. So the single rate, you have to make 40,401 in order to be taxed at a 15% rate as a single person. Of course, it goes up, as you know, as your filing status changes. But as for a single person, $40,401, that'll get you a 15% tax rate. And then if it's above $445,850, then you'll get the 20% tax rate. And this is for long-term capital gains. For short-term, again, it's the same as your income tax. Okay, so another thing is you can offset your capital gains liability if you sell your or underperforming, excuse me, your underperforming crypto coins. So if you're bag holding and you want to kind of offset your capital gains, you can you basically can reduce your taxable income by $3,000 if you sell off those bag holding crypto coins. So up to $3,000. But you can't if you sell that asset, you cannot get back into it within 30 days of selling it, or that's canceled out. Okay, so it's called the wash sell rule. So that's kind of a I'm sorry. That's kind of a
Nah,
long
keep going,
answer,
Jim. You're
but
killing
I know there like three people asking the same question, so I wanted to kind of go into it. So yes, you'll be taxing your crypto, and if you hold for a short period of time, then you'll get higher taxes. If you hold for a long period of time, after 12 months, then you'll get small amount. I'm sorry, of tax. But that's it.
All right, y'all. Great job, Jen. That was amazing. Yeah, I'm sure you gave way more than just crypto knowledge there. You probably saved a few people for their taxes this year. So, cool. Now we're gonna play a game with y'all. So, Jen, if you can kind of give us an overview of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and start the music.
Really? Okay. So name that coin.
What are you about to talk about?
Oh my God, that was hilarious. I just wanted to say.
Okay, name that coin, everyone. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give a definition of a coin or like a fun fact of a coin, and whoever knows the answer, just raise your
We'll
hand.
give you guys a shout out if you win.
Yeah, cool. Shout out. So if you know the answer, just raise your hand and we'll bring you up and see if you know the answer. Okay. So we got about 8 more minutes, so we're gonna kind of get through this.
All right.
Um,
Just for clarification, sorry to cut you, Jen.
go ahead.
Clarifications, our rules when you get up here. Please keep it on topic. We don't want to go through we went through it last time. So yeah, keep it on topic, keep it clean, respectable, and that's it.
All right. So all right. And none of the speakers can answer this question unless a listener, can't answer it. Okay. So, first one, we have NFT aggregator platform and marketplace for sorry, collectibles, NFTs, gaming, digital arts, and digital assets that runs on 4 blockchains. Who knows that one?
Come rocket. No, just kidding.
Probably.
I
Your
mean,
points
That one more
now
time.
deducted, Hannah.
this one's easy.
You
There's
got you
only
were close, Hannah, a little bit.
this one's easy. There's only one aggregate platform.
Does
Only
any of
one.
the listeners know?
Let's see who knows it first. Raise your hand if you want to come up so you can answer.
It looks like Kia is raising her hand. Bring her on down.
Uh, bring her on.
Please request so I could get that because I can't see everyone. Okay, here it is.
Where's
Hi,
that music,
everyone.
Drew? Oh, hey, Kia.
Rue, where the music at?
Oh, am I on?
Hey,
Yes, you're on, Kia.
Okay. Does it rhyme with hodl?
It is Hodel.
ding, 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 ding,
Woo!
ding, 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 ding.
Okay, great.
But Jen, can I just say that it's hodlassets.org. They recently rebranded because of all the copycat scams popping up. So
Oh,
hodlassets.org token.
all right. We'll actually have all this posted on my page. So if you guys want to look into it, Hodel assets. Ding, ding, ding. Great job, Kia.
Great job.
Okay, next one. Next one. So this coin was named the People's Crypto by a significant figure in the crypto community. Does anybody know this one?
To come in
Hey,
down.
Slick.
What's
You have
going
the answer.
on?
What's up?
What's up? I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go and say Dogecoin.
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding,
ding.
ding, ding,
Great
ding, ding.
job. That's what it is. It's Doge.
You get a gold
Okay.
star.
Okay. Next one. Moving along quickly here. Um, a copycat coin that hit almost a 2 billion market cap. What could that be? Does anybody know this one?
I do.
Who knows this? What? Who's that? Copycat coin that hit almost a 2 billion market cap.
I know.
But I'm not a.
Fuse.
Hello, Fuse.
You're
Hi,
muted. Oh, there you go.
sorry. This is just the Shiba coin. No.
Oh, that's not it. That's not the one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Fuse.
Nice try though.
Do, do, do.
All right. So if you don't get the answer, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it and move on to the next one. This one was Baby Dogecoin.
Oh, baby Dogecoin is cute.
Okay, and last name that coin question is this was the first coin to be founded on a peer-reviewed research and developed from evidence-based methods. Again, first to be founded on a peer-reviewed research and developed from evidence-based methods. Who we got? Anybody?
You got a little too technical for me.
Yeah, I see that. It got quiet.
Can you repeat the question, Alex?
Okay. The first to be founded on a peer-reviewed research and developed from evidence based on. I'm sorry, I done lost myself. Let me say this again. I might just have to give y'all the answer. Um, so again, first to be founded on peer-reviewed research and developed from evidence-based methods.
Fuse is here.
Anybody?
There she is. Fuse.
All
Hey.
right, I'm not afraid to be wrong twice, but I'm gonna say Ethereum.
Ooh, girl, that's not it.
Ah,
Damn it!
you made it seem like it
Yeah.
was.
But that's
Sorry.
okay. I love the effort. A for effort. The answer is actually Cardano.
Cardano.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Got a few more here, but this is not named that coin. It's named that blockchain platform. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Okay. So this blockchain platform has a program. a programming language called Solidity? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody?
What was it? Do that again.
This blockchain platform has a programming language called Solidity. Everybody should know this one.
I got that one.
I know it.
I live on that one.
We all live on it.
Anybody?
Can I say it?
I want to say it.
Okay, let's
Say
say
it
it
at the
together,
same
Hannah.
time.
Let's say it together.
Ethereum.
Bitcoin. Oh, no.
Okay.
No, dude.
Oh my
Solidity.
God! It's a Coinbase. I don't know.
It's the EVM.
It's Ethereum, guys. It's
It's the
Ethereum.
I'm
EVM.
playing.
The
I'm playing.
Ethereum
I'm playing.
machine.
Okay.
Ethereum.
The next one is the first cryptocurrency in market value. Top cryptocurrency in market value.
Market value?
Yes.
It's a good one.
You mean
In
Market
value.
cap?
yeah, market cap,
Market value.
Market
Value or
value.
cap?
which is market cap, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, good. So
So you don't need to
I
answer the
would.
question because you got to wait until see if the audience has.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're
I'm
out
looking
of
for
time, so we
hands.
got to be quick.
Fuse again. Let's go.
Go ahead, Kia.
Oh, Fuse going for
Kia.
MVP today, ain't she?
Let's go. Oh, Fuse is coming.
Slick Rod's up here too.
Oh man, we have the
Oh,
three
okay, Slick.
contenders. We have the three contenders.
What we got?
Can I answer it or
Yes.
Go ahead,
Go
Fuse.
ahead.
It's all you, brother.
is it Ethereum?
It's got to be Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
No, it's Bitcoin, man.
Bitcoin.
Oh,
Bitcoin.
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 Damn it!
Bitcoin.
I was gonna put my
Ah,
money on
all
Fuse.
Bitcoin.
right. I'm not answering anymore. I'm
Just
going to
kick me
end
out
it.
of the. Kick me out of
End
here.
on that. That's it.
Great
Okay,
job,
last
y'all.
one, guys.
Extra credit to anyone who knows what that market cap is today.
What is the market cap?
750.
All right, guys, we're out of
Oh,
time. We're out
Kia,
of time. We got to answer the last
No, no,
one.
no,
Go
no,
you
no.
ahead.
just did.
750. Is it billion?
Nope,
Uh
it's
oh.
700 or it's 787 billion and odd change.
She came close. You get gold
Yes.
That's good.
star.
Gold
That's a
star.
great prize.
Gold star for Kia.
Yeah, but I mean, but
Bye.
Bitcoin price is going up, so
All right,
Great
guys.
job, Kia.
Kia.
Shout out to everybody
I was gonna
that
do one
tried
more,
and
but
answered.
sorry, I was gonna do one more, but we're kind of out of time, guys. We want to
Yeah,
keep
we'll
it
save it
to
for
an
next time.
hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this over to next week. I have a whole bunch of questions here, so if you guys enjoyed yourself, please bring a friend, and we'll have some more fun next week. Please
Yes.
follow everybody on the panel, and I'll also be posting all of the things that we talked about today as a summary for you guys to do your DD during the week. But
Yep.
we really enjoyed everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming up and answering those questions. Thank you, Fuse, for not being afraid to be wrong twice. But that's okay. We really appreciate the effort. And that's what we're here for. We're here to gain knowledge and have fun. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Love
Thank
it.
you,
All right.
everybody, for joining the OTC Club cryptalk. We will see you at Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with our special guest.
Carol Roth.
There you go, Carol Roth. Please join us. We will see you soon. Follow your panel and goodbye.
Thank you
Good job,
guys.
crew. Good
You
job,
guys
guys.
have a good one.